Mm. Hi everyone, this is Karthik.R. Today I'm presenting on Split Networking Operation System. Introduction to the Split Networking Operating System. Split was discovered in 1980 as a networking operating system. Its main goal was to allow the multiple machines to work together as if they were on a single computer. Split introduced the features like file sharing and process merging and reliability, which influences the design of more modern operating systems and cloud platforms. Origins and development. Split was developed at the University of California in early 1980. The project was led by the researcher Scott David and the Lincoln. If it was not created for the communicational use, but rather than research system to explore the possibilities of distribution of computing. Design goals of the Split. The goals of the sprite was to provide a single system and imagine ensure the fault of tolerance and the reliability enables the resource sharing and making access to the resources and transfer to the user enhanceability. And Sprit wanted to make and machines acts like a more powerful computers. Core architecture of Sprite. Sprite was built with a modular microkernel like architecture. It allows to flexibility and separate different services like networking file sharing and on unique features that produces merging, which means that process could be moved to one machine to another to balance the workload. So, fi- file system and storage. Split has distributed file system, which means all files are allowed to share across the network. Using users could access it without any worries about their location. So it was also introduced, achieved, and ensures that machines could access their files without any worries. This influences the futures. This influence so these are used to influence the more future systems like NFS and Google File System. Processing split could be run across the multiple machines. The properties for the operation system use machines passing from the communication between processes. Most important split supported process merging, which allows the users to share workload and shift the process from busy to idle machines. Network capability. Spread integrated the strong networking features. It can support the remote project calls and allows one program to execute functions on other machines simultaneously. This makes the communication systems This makes the communication system more share and simple to for transferring in uh, system files and faults and tolerance and reliabilities. So, reliability was the key feature for the sprite used to replication and redundancy. So, if one machine fails, the system could recover without losing data. This this provides systems availability and made easy examples of fault tolerance computing. Security features. It supports the authentication and access control to protect the resource. It also allows the secure communication channels between machines at a time when a most operating system had a weak networking security. Sprit was forward looking. User interface and development tools. User interface and mainly through a common line interface. It supposes application developed in the C programming language and provides a tool for debugging and monetary distribution applications. Key innovations of Sprit. It was most important contribution were the single system image processing, merging, and achieve conscious distribution files. These ideas were groundbreaking and continue to influence modern distribution and cloud systems. Challenges faced during developing the Sprit. The Sprit it involves the Sprit facing challenges, networking, lateral creation, performance. Suppose different hardware types were it was it was also complex to implement and scale, which limits its outside of the research environment. Impacts on modern operating system. It influences many lateral systems. Its file system ideal were adopted in NFS. It process merging concept was inspired by virtual machines, live merging and containing Oracle platform and model platforms like Google Blog use principles that originated in by it. Legacy and usage. It's mainly used in academic and research labs. It was never communicational but serviced as a testable for new ideas. Many researchers train on it went on the contribution to develop of modern distribution of computing frameworks. Compared to UNIX, it was much more advanced for networking, and UNIX worked only on single machine while Sprit was worked on across the multiple machines. UNIX did not process merging, but Sprit did. Sprit has strong security and scale and many features. Challenges and limitations. In 1980, UI unit dominated the machine systems and 1980s introduction. So the researchers sharing 1980 were like NFS and plan further development ideas in 20s cloud operation systems. Today's networkings like hubs and continuous spread as a version. Limitations. Sprit had limited such as performance difficulty scanning to various large networking and maintenance complexity and these issues prevents to for achieving commercial success. Although Sprit itself is no longer used in live on distribution file system process merging and management computing and all these principles were tested in Sprit. It was main remains as the important part of the computing history. Sprit networking operating system was groundbreaking resource project. It was introduced like a distributing file concept, merging and single system to continuous sharing to multiple interfaces. So, its legacy is everywhere in computing. Thank you.